So conversion factor is what is in process or method used what to convert for what one unit to the other. Do you get that? So now for you to do conversion factor, now there are two things you must put in mind. One, first you want to know is that the relationship between the units. If for example now you are converting for centimeter to kilometer or you are converting for gram to kilogram, now you must know the relationship between the units. It's called what the connecting what link. Now if you don't know the relationship between the units you are converting from and what you are converting to, there's no way you can do the conversion process, or there's no way you can what convert from one to what to the other. So the first you want to know is that what now therefore know the relationship between the units you are converting. Do you get that? Next is what you must arrange them in such a way that you must cancel each other left with their units. Now let me explain these two steps or two rules for you before what move properly. Now before move into it properly. If for example now you are being asked to convert what 25 gram to what to kilogram. Now let's take this simple one. How do you convert from 25 gram to what to kilogram? First, you have to what know the relationship between gram and what kilogram. Do you get that? So now we already know that 1,000 gram equals to what 1 kilogram. Do you get that? This is what the union between what gram and what kilogram. Do you get that? So after knowing this one here, then what you are now going to use in the commercial process. Now, what are we converting to? We are converting to what to what kilogram. So we are converting gram to what kilogram. So you are going to express one in the material what statement. So we are converting to what to kilogram. So because I look for kilogram, I'm going to be like this equals to what? Now what are we converting? We are converting what 25 what gram all at what 1. Do you get that? So I've written this one in the what in this statement here. Times. Do you get that? So this way I'm now going to bring what my second what step or second rule. Now I must arrange such a way that now unit must cancel out units left with desired units. Now how do I do that? Now if you check it very well, gram is already at the what top, which is what numerator. Now what up here, this 1,000 gram go to the denominator, so that gram and gram would go out. Then 1 kilogram would go to the top. So I'm going to have 1 kilogram over what 1,000 what gram. Now the main reason why this one is like this because this and this what should go out left what by kilogram. Do you get that? So what will I be my answer? 25 times 1 kilogram go to be what 25 what kilogram. All at what 1,000 because gram I've already cancelled out gram here, right? 25 divided by 1,000. Yeah, I'm going to have what 0.025 kilogram. Do you get that? So it means that 25 gram is equal to what 0.025 what kilogram. That is what this means. So we are looking at what mass. And we have different relationship in mass. We have recorded the ounce, O-U-N-C-E, ounce. You get it's called O-Z. Now this one is one relationship in mass. You also have record tons. Is what on that units. Now when it comes to what to mass, we have record pounds. This one is another unit in mass. Then we also have record gram. Now we are familiar with this one here. They have record kilogram. Right? So these are my various units now when it comes to mass. So now I think that before you can convert from one unit to the other, the first you want to know is what is the relationship between what the units. So what are the relationship between these units here, right? Or what my various relationship. Do you get that? So what you have to do is what either what you master them, but sometimes when something like this be given to you, now they will only give you an hint, that they will only give you what the relationship. Do you get that? Now, but sometimes you will not be giving. So that's why as you keep on solving problem with it, it's what used to you, right? So now let's take some question here. So now let's take some question. So now let's say convert the following. Now let's say convert question 1. Convert 1,000 £1,000 to gram. So now let's do this one here. How do you convert from pounds to what, to gram? So now the first thing you want to know is what? Is to write the relationship between what, these two units here, right? So you are converting from what, from pounds to what, to gram. You get? You are converting from what, from pounds to what, to gram. So what is the relationship between pounds and gram? So I'm going to look at this other one here. What is the relationship? Of course, 1 pound equals to what, 453.6 gram. So you just have to what, to write that. So the relationship between the two of them is what? 1 pound equals to what? 453.6 gram. You get that? So that this the first thing you want to do here. Know the relationship between what, the units. Now, if you are being asked to work convert from pounds to gram and you don't know the relationship, there's no way you can work convert it. You get that? So now the next is to what? I know in such a way that you must cancel units, let what we desire what units. So instead that I'm going to write one now in the mathematical statement. Now what are we converting to? We are converting to what, to gram, right? So we're going to be what? Gram equals to what? What are we converting? We are converting what? 1,000 pounds over what? 1. I believe you understand what I've done here. Times. Now I will arrange such a way that pounds will cancel our pounds. Do that. So now the only way we can do it is our pound cancel our pound. This one will move to the down, this will move to the top. So that will be what? 453.6 gram over what? 1 pounds. You get? So this you cancel out this guy here, right? So what we left with now about 1,000 times 453.6 gram. So we're going to have what? 453,600 gram. So that is what is the answer here. It means that 1,000 pounds equals to what? 453,600 gram. So that is it. Hope you understand. So now let's take on that one. So now let's take question 2. Now I'm going to give you we have to solve question 2. Then I'll give you what one for you to try. You get to come back for what? 25 ounce. So it's 25 what pounds to what ounce. So how are you going to do that? We are asked to come for 25 pounds to what, to ounce. How are you going to do that? Excuse me. So how are you going to do that? So now, first thing you want to know is what, to know the relationship between pounds and what, ounce. So now what is the connective factor? Now if you look at this other one here, 1 pound equals to what, 16 what ounce. So we are going to write that. So the relationship between two of them is what, 1 pound equals to what, 16 what ounce. Right? So now I'm going to arrange such a way that unit will cancel out unit, right? So remember our final destination is what, ounce. So we're going to be what, ounce equals to what? What are we converting? We are converting what, 25 what pounds over what, 1 times. Of course, this one will move to the down. So be to start they can cancel out. So we're going to be what, 16 what ounce. Here we have 1 pound. So this guy and this guy will go out, right? So when you do that, what will happen here? We're going to be what, 25 times what, 16 ounce. So what will be the answer? So now let's punch our calculator. 25 times what, 16. Here we have 400. Here we have 400 what, ounce. It means that 25 pounds equals to what, 400 what, ounce. You get? So I'm going to leave one for you to try. 60 ton to pounds. You get that? Convert what, 60 ton to pounds. So go ahead and solve it. So leave your answer in the comment section now. Let me see who is going to get that question. Convert 60 tons to pounds. Now I'm going to give you 1 minute for you to do that. 1 minute. Try. Now if for example now you are being asked to convert 20 gram to what, to ounce. You get? Now, how do you do this one here? Please pay very close attention because this one there's no direct relationship. If you should look at the relationship I've given to you here, there's no direct relation between gram and what ounce. Hope you understand. So how are we going to do that? Now, for you to convert from gram to ounce, now for gram you need to what, get to a unit first. Now before you get to what to ounce. You get. So now for gram, because there's no direct relation between gram and ounce, what you have to do is to what? Now, where can you convert gram to before you get to what to ounce? Of course, that stuff is what is going to be what pounds. Now, if you can convert from gram to pounds, then you can get for what to ounce. Now, there's a relation between gram and what pounds, right? And the relation between what pounds and what ounce. Hope you understand. So now, so I'm going to write the relationship part. So what is the relation between gram and pounds here? Remember, here we have 453.6 grams because of what 1 pound. So I'm going to write the relationship part. So watch me closely. So it's going to be 453.6 grams because of what 1 pound. Do that. Then now what's the relation between pounds and ounce? Here we have 1 pound equals what 16 what ounce. Do you get that? So it's going to be what 1 pound equals what 16 what ounce. So let me say that when a question be given to you like this and there's no direct relationship between the two of them, what you are going to do is what look for the one you can convert it to before you get to what to final what units. So here we are asked to work over for gram to ounce, but from this one given to me, there's no direct relationship between what gram and ounce. So what am I going to do? So I'm convert from gram to what to pounds. Therefore, pounds to what to ounce. Do you get? So the relation between gram and pounds is what 453.6 gram equals to what 1 pounds. Then 1 pound equals what 16 what ounce. Do you get that? So remember, I must arrange such a way that we must cancel out unit with level what we desire what unit. So I'm going to write this one now in a mathematical what statement. Where are we converted to? We are converted to what to ounce. So we are converting what ounce. We are converted to what to ounce. Now what are we converting? We are converting what 20 what gram over what 1 times. So I'm going to take the first one. Remember, I must arrange my units in such a way that they must cancel each other. Level what we desire what units. If I should check very well, gram will come to the down, right, or move to the top so that they can easily what cancel out. So now we're going to do what 1 pounds. Here we have what 453.6 what gram. So our gram and gram what to go out times. The next thing is what this other one here. I'm done with this one here. Move to this other one here. So yeah, I'm now going to have what this one will be at the down. So at pounds and pounds will go out there. 16 ounce will be at the top. So here we have 16 what ounce. Here we have 1 pound. So this and this is what will go out. So what we have here we have 20 times 1 times 16 what ounce. Well, what 453.6. You get. So what you have to do is what punch your calculator what and get your answer. So now let's do that. Use our calculator. So we're going to do what 20 times 1 times 16 ounce. Do you get that? Here OZ is what ounce. So we're going to do 20 times 1 times 16 divided by what 453.6. So here you have 0.7 0.705. Now what is units? Here we have what ounce. Now it's very good if you leave your decimal point to what to 2 decimal point and what and above. Do you get that? So it's very the more accurate one is what 2 or more what decimal what point. So the answer is this one here 0.705 ounce. That is what is the answer.